Hey, what is up guys, this is Yusuf Shah from TECHDROIDS and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And in this video we're going to find out if the iPhone 6s from the 2 years it has been around, is it still usable in 2017? So the iPhone 8 is just a few months away and the iPhone 7 is also available for a pretty cheap price, or at least lower than what it was actually launched for. So still, can you buy the iPhone 6s in 2017 and use it as your daily driver? So if you're excited, then drop this video a big thumbs up and let's get started. So starting off with the iPhone 6s, and first thing is the design and the build quality, and it's top notch as you expect from any Apple iPhone. It's completely made out of metal. In the front you have the big bezels and the big chins, and the unibody design still makes it for a really good experience, and it is as slippery as it was when it was actually launched. At the front you have a 4.7-inch IPS Retina display with a 750 x 1333 resolution display. It's not 1080p, but the display is actually pretty good. It gets fairly bright, it has the best color reproduction you can get from Apple, and it is actually a really good experience with media, games and everything you want to do on that display. It gets fairly bright, it's not the largest thing in the world, but it's a compact screen size which you can use it with one hand. Moving on to specs, it has the Apple A9 with 2 gigs of RAM. You can get it either in 16, 32, 128 or 256 gigabytes of storage, and the battery packing that monster is a 1750 mAh battery. It might seem small, but for iOS 11 or iOS 10, whatever you're running on the iPhone 6s, and the optimization that Apple brings, it is a pretty good battery life. You can get through 1 day of usage, pretty easily, and you'll have no problems. Next up, moving on to those cameras, and it's a pretty strong point for the iPhone 6s. It has a 12 megapixel back camera and a 5 megapixel front camera, both of them pretty good. The front camera is not great, but the rear 12 megapixel camera comes with the f2.2 aperture and capable of doing 4K video, slow motion at 240 fps, and it's a pretty good camera. Here are some samples for the camera, and the HDR is on point. It gets the colors accurately, it gets the shadows, the highlights, everything is pretty good. And talking about using the iPhone 6s in 2017, it's a pretty good experience. Still, the iPhone flies through iOS 10, and there is an update coming to iOS 11 just shortly in a few months, so you'll be able to enjoy all iOS 11 features on the iPhone 6s, and it still flies through it. It has pretty good specs, pretty good build quality, battery life is on point, camera is on point, so I see no problem in using the iPhone 6s in 2017. Or if you have one, I'd say keep it and use it as your daily driver, rather than selling it or just dumping it for a new phone. That's been it. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then give this video a massive thumbs up. Get subscribed to TECHDROIDS for more videos like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.